My grandpa thinks Obi-Wan Kenobi is Jesus and shares his pictures, and then when I say things, my family gets royally pissed. And also when he shares pictures of Tropic Thunder to honor Vietnam vets.
So he's one of those old people.
Ah, yes, okay. Right. I see. Gotcha. Tracking.
And we might need to go, like, hunting again soon.
Yeah. Dare I say it, it might actually need to rain again. It's actually been several days since it's rained. It's been a long, long time. Alright. We now have like 8 rabbits.
We caught another one that I put in there earlier.
Actually, we have like 9 rabbits. So there's 1, 2, 3. There's 5 in this cage and 3 in this cage.
Oh yeah, then one of them actually copulated because it was 3 and 3, and then I added 1 into one of the 3 ones. So
right,
we actually got one.
There we go. Hey, it only took.
Hey, here's a random log.
Sweet. Like I know there's random logs over there. I certainly didn't get all of them.
Okay, so you have to crouch to get up
I
there,
got
unfortunately.
duck,
But
unfortunately, yeah.
I mean, I could cut another hole if you want.
Yeah, I mean, if it's not gonna ruin the feng shui. We got like a little overhang over here too. I think it's from the stairs though. It's fine. Beep, 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 beep. Ah.
Did that? Oh man, it shattered the fucking staircase too. God damn it.
Well, butt nuts. Guess I'll have to replace that then.
That was annoying.
What day are we at? 20 something.
I'll check in a second here for you.
Cross is gorgeous. Love it. Alright, well, I should probably get back to my deforestation.
Yeah, we are on day 30.
Oh, it is actually day 30. Nice. Particles has been keeping track, apparently. Feels like day 30. This game makes me miss Landmark. Doesn't sound familiar. What is
I don't
Landmark?
think I've ever heard of that one. These little fighters don't stay lit for very long, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Get attacked by a worm.
Haven't yet.
Please don't destroy everything we created.
Right?
Oh, I'd be so upset if the worm just like.
EverQuest?
Okay. I'd be so upset if the worm just like showed up underneath our new like cabin and all that. Oh yeah,
Right.
you're gonna start building over there. But I got like a gun and crossbows now, so I'll just whip out my gat and fucking pop this worm.
Give
No
it
big.
to him. Give it to you. Want to see it? Fuck on, tree. There you go. Oh, I got
Should have had you grab one of the other cart on your way over here.
Efficiency of this thing is just freaking insane.
Yeah, I know. In the time it's taking me to load up this cart, you've already cut down 2 trees, 3 trees.
Want to see it not destroy your base, just womble around it.
Ow. Ow, there's a fire there.
Our only natural predator.
I think it can't light anything else on fire besides me.
Yeah, right?
Oh man, you're fine. I get heated about history shit like that too.
God damn it. Yeah, hopefully nobody took anything personal. I don't care, but I mean, it's obviously you weren't arguing with me, so. Again, just as long as it remains like on a level of civility. Since people are just like, you're stupid, no, you're stupid.
I'm gonna bring both carts back this time. If you want to start filling them up when you get an opportunity, because I think you have more logs than 2 carts will fit.
Yeah. Oh, sure.
My katana blade looks a little rusted from all the blood on it. I've not cleaned it in a while.
I generally like to run my chat in the assumption that we're all adults, at least to some extent, unless proven otherwise. So. This I want a wall, so put down a template for a wall, and put required materials in it. It was I have a cube, and I stretch that cube like clay to make a wall with it, and if I want a window in the wall, I have to figure out how to put a hole in the cube. Oh, it had the most robust building system in a game ever seen before or after. Ah, okay, gotcha. Interesting. We're all 20, so it's fine. Good. I'm glad. Alright, where the hell is the cart? There they are. Alright.
You have a lot of fucking logs here. Jesus.
Yeah, I just took out like this entire forest area. I am down to 1 fuel can though.
We're gonna have to go splunking soon.
Yeah, probably. But I did also basically cut down 2 fucking forests.
It's true. I do want to check out that other area for another schematic, so there might be some gas canisters in there.
Hey, cannibals. Don't mind us deforesting everything. Oh, there, that guy's got. Yeah, okay. We're gonna have a fight. We've got a guy with the crosses and shit coming in.
Ow! Bitch. And a guy with explosives or fire. Hey, back off. I gotta breathe. Hey, there's the rain. Toto has arrived. I heard another. There she is. It's like I heard another lady. What the fuck? Cool. Good, we needed skulls.
We needed skulls and we needed bones for armor, so this works out. Man, that Book of Nagash that makes you suffer attrition after occupying settlements sucks. Oh, yeah, that. Fuck that thing. The thing that makes storms happen on the land. It's so fucking dumb. Sidestepping these jumps feels like sidestepping the skeleton dudes to Serious Sam. This is the first book I got, so this campaign has been slow. I think it was the like 2nd or 3rd book I got. when I discovered that that was going to be the case, and I was like, well, fuckity balls. Yeah, you can't even sit in a town because you still take attrition damage from the storm if you're in a city. It's so freaking terrible. It's like, here, be punished because you took a city. It's obviously not the way it's supposed to work, but there's currently a lot of things in the games that are not working the way they're supposed to work until they actually release the Feast Tag update.
Coffin's done.
Nice. Can we close it? Let's put this guy in here.
I was about to do that with this girl.
Worth more to us than bones, though. So many logs. Alright, so once we get the house done, then I guess we are up to, like, walling off an area, I guess?
Yeah.
And then we can figure out what we want to do after that. What big of an area we want to wall off, and, like, how much extra shit we want in there. Where's the other cart? There it is. Honestly, it takes a lot of cannibals to make a full set of bone armor. Yeah, I'm seriously just waiting for us to get this whole thing set up, and then like some giant monsters comes through and just breaks all of it instantly. Fine, I give up.
Okay, well you can go up the stairs now without having to crouch.
Nice, there we go. Perfection can be attained. So many logs. That all just sounds horrible. I'm not super proud to admit this. What's going on now? I never found the books of Nagash and Tomb Kings, just conquered things until I got bored. That's one of the reasons why I like the Vortex campaign for the Tomb Kings. It's very well put together, so. But I mean, if that's what you want to do, if that's what you find fun, fucking go for it. If you just want to kill things for a while and then call it a day.
You want like a third story that's got like guard towers built into it too, right?
Well, we don't need like a full third story. We could always just build towers out of the top of the second story. Or
yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how to do it because, like, so far I've been building the walls and the floor using the autocomplete.
Right.
So it automatically sizes. I'm not sure how to do that. Like, I'm gonna have to manually figure out how to do it because there's also like an actual roof selection, right, so that it gives it an angled roof, and I want that to be for most of it. Like, right, like I don't mind putting the guard towers for like the front corners, so we can shoot at shit like trying to get in.
Yeah.
I have to make like an arrow basket up there or something though too.
Operation Overlord is the Empire saving the High Elves.
Alright, actually, now that I think about it, I'm really excited about making a couple guard towers and just putting a shit ton of arrow baskets up there with the very basic wooden arrows. Yeah. Just a fuck ton of them.
Put a catapult up there, too. I have no idea how that works, but...
I'm about to find out.
Like a badass. I want a vortex map without the vortex objective. Yeah, that'd be interesting if you actually could, like, just set it to, like, domination to begin with, you know?
I suppose I'll trade you.
Yeah. Be kind of fun. Just add more options to the vortex map. All for more options. Of course, if they did that, it would probably, like, remove all legs from goblins or something, because, you know, the way fucking CA glitches work.
You'll give goblins back their, like, 80 charge more sword that they had before.
I'm okay with that. Best frickin' unintentional, buff in the game. My computer can't really run Mortal Empires. Ah, it's unfortunate. Here's the it used to be a campaign editor. My computer's so old and slow that Mortal Empires takes forever to load turns in. I don't enjoy playing Mortal Empires unless I can watch something on the other monitor, but then it's even longer between turns. Oh yeah, because then you got something else going as well. Yeah, you don't even like, it doesn't need to be like a full editor, it just needs to allow you to like tweak some like options, you know? Just like, be like, hey, okay, I want to be more like conquering oriented or more like, more oriented towards like making alliances or something like that, you know, kind of like an objective editor of some description, you know? Give you a bunch of options to play with. Yeah, options that change the victory conditions. Because I mean, if you change the victory conditions, your campaign could be like completely different. It's just like starting in a new location totally changes the campaign. Having different objectives can totally change a campaign as well. Alright, how many more do we need?
Currently we're at 16, which means we'll need 2 more to finish what we got now, but obviously it's going to be another floor.
Yeah. Alright, well, I'll go rip down some more trees, I guess.
And then also whatever we want to try to set up on the 3rd floor.
Yeah.
We could set the 3rd floor up as like our crafting. Like one more story above. Oh no, we'll just make the 2nd floor crafting. First floor is for hanging out. We'll want to relax after hunting the cannibals and the spawn or whatever the fuck they are.
Doesn't get cut down? Like, it's not possible to cut it down? Interesting. Fair enough.
It's a magic tree.
I guess. It's a very resilient tree. I actually have not played Stronghold, but it looks like it'd be, like, a fairly fun game.
I have it. I've played it a little bit, but not too much. Rimworld essentially fit every niche that I wanted of a Stronghold.
Ha, I suppose.
Like, I wanted a castle builder, and then I started playing it, and I was just kind of like, eh. Although I was playing it on my older shitty laptop, so that may have had something to do with it.
Right.
And as in California, we essentially didn't have internet because it was so god-awful. I was looking for anything at the max that I could play on my laptop.
Right. randomly covered myself in mud as I walk through. And mud.
Oh yeah, not having it on an SSD would. That alone would make me not want to play Total War.
Yeah, multiple years ago now, I installed it on my regular hard disk because I was like, oh, alright, I'll just put it on here. It should be fine, you know, whatever. And then I played it for a couple hours, and I was like, half of the time I've spent in this game is loading. I'm figuring out how to get space on my SSD so I can put this fucking on there. Holy crap. Just couldn't stand it. Stronghold and Stronghold Crusader, shit when I was a little kid, but Stronghold Crusader has this way to set up custom game where you can toggle the enemy and throw how much resources teams starting positions. Right. Gotcha. Y'all missed out. No, I've seen people play it. It looks like fun.
It's a castle builder game, and I really like the city builder or base builder style games.
Yeah. Oh yeah, when the fuck is Tropico 6 coming out?
Soon.
Yeah, it's gotta be real soon.
I think this month, I think.
Yeah, I know it's this month. I'm just sure when. It might be the end of this month. Fucking Tropico is my jam, man.
Oh, hot damn.
Yep. Hearts of Iron, freaking Bebop plays that shit like.
Oh yeah, I love Hearts of Iron. I played a ton of that.
Oh yeah, Battlefleet's coming out too, isn't it? I've tried, I can't figure it out.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of. You have to get used to the fact that most of your attack ability comes out of what you make your divisions out of. And it also changes with the meta.
Yeah, because usually when they update, they like change a bunch of shit, right?
Yeah, because like it used to be when the game first came out, everybody was doing the everybody did the 7-2, which was 7 infantry units to artillery, and like that was it. That was all you needed to be the computer. You can make entire armies out of just 7-2, 7 infantry, 2 artillery, and win the game. And then they nerfed the shit out of line artillery and like buffed support artillery. So now the meta is to do a lot. Is to just do width of 20 infantry with support artillery, and then like support whatever you need for the situation. Okay, Poland, prepare thy Innis watches Russia slowly turn to Poland. Because I know it took me forever to figure out too. It's like your battalion strength it has a width, right? Like when you're creating it, it shows you your width, and the standard width in like an open plains is 40. So if you have 220 width squadron or battalions, I don't really know fucking army divisions. If you have 240 or 220 width divisions, you can have both of them attack at the same time. If you have 140, it can attack at once. But if you have like 135, it can still only attack at once. So it's the most efficient way is to make it with like 20 widths of 20, and you got to take into consideration like armor, right? Because like light tanks don't do shit for armor, but they're really fast and they have breakthrough. Breakthrough is like, can it just move through the enemy without actually killing it? And it's there's a lot that goes into it.
Yeah.
And it's not even done yet. Like the next addition is Man the Guns, which is a huge naval update, and starts adding in like you have to keep fuel. Like you have to keep track of your fuel for your armored divisions. It's not just covered in, oh well, you bought tanks with oil, so now they're covered forever.
Right. Yeah. Hey, Grump. Good to see you, man. How are you?
There's a cool Fallout mod for it. Yeah, I play actually a World War I mod for it a lot. It just really irritates the shit out of me because the mod that I play always makes... You can't keep Russia. Like, you have to go into a treaty with Russia. If you go too far, no one's Germany. It just instantly takes Russia out, makes them the Soviet Union. It's like, oh, well, Russia gave up. There's no option to be like, no, fuck Russia, I'm taking all of it. It's just gone. Which is annoying because you can win very quickly against Russia as Germany in that World War I mod. Like, very quickly.
Right.
I usually just throw enough on the French border to hold the French and then quickly take over Russia and then throw everything back to France.
So is this not a Warhammer stream anymore? I've been playing a bunch of other random crap recently.
I was playing as the Ottomans. I've
Um,
actually played as the Ottomans.
just because Bebop has been more available to play, so we've been like doing a few other things. Also, I've obviously been playing Warhammer like exclusively for about 2 years now, so I figure, just kind of expand my borders a little bit.
So I think what I'll do here is after that roof goes up, I'll put a staircase to that space between the awning or whatever, and then make like almost like a porch there we can shoot off of.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Right. How am I doing? Doing alright for the most part. A little bit rough earlier on in the week, but better now. Wonder what would have happened if Germany in World War II, instead of going west into Paris, had gone east, made peace with France and Britain, and just went straight into Russia.
Well, ideally that's what they wanted to do. Hitler actually didn't want to attack France or Britain, and he thought France and Britain would aid him in his fight against the communists. That was their original goal, it's just he went through Poland first.
This is the Warhammer game where Sigmar and Gelt build a cabin together and fight mutants. For Sigmar!
There is the very real possibility that if Hitler had held on and not attacked Poland so early and let Russia attack first, that World War II would have been Germany and the Allied powers versus Russia. Yeah, Churchill was kind of a bad man. He gets a lot of props because he was the leader of Britain during that time, but man, was Churchill an awful person.
Yeah. You want to sleep until morning?
Yeah, we can. Oh, I'm getting attacked by something, I think. Yeah, I am. Sure am.
What
He was
is it?
getting me while I was eating.
You bastard.
It's like, what the fuck's beating me right now? Oh, there's a lot of them. Oh, there's a lot of them.
Jeez, there's a whole bunch, yep. Get in the church! The power of Katana compels thee. Hi, guys. Hey, stop punching the church.
Stop.
Thankfully, the church is like one object, so you can just hit a wall and fix the whole thing.
Yeah, I'm just trying to
Just hit
warm
you
up because I'm taking cold damage right now.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say you just hit you through the wall, but okay, you're cold damage, right? All right. Well, I have a lot of energy, so I'm just gonna open the door and start wailing. Hi, guys.
Don't worry, I just keep hitting my hammer.
Step inside here real quick and hello.
Ah, you let one in.
Welcome to our church. Do you wish to pray? Breathe here real quick.
I thought that it was like a known fact. The speech he's most famous for, he actually did.
Yeah.
That we'll fight them on the beaches, we'll fight them on the shores, or the streets, and we'll never, never surrender.
Ow. Ow. Oh. Gotta breathe. My internet just took a shit. I think we're coming back
I
up,
can still hear you.
Okay.
Oh, God.
drop
Apparently I keep hitting the fire with the repair.
Holy bananas. Wow. Ugh, I'm down. This guy got inside.
I see that.
I stepped out into like 17 fucking cannibals punching me in the face. I got a little wise time before I'm having any problems though. So, however long it takes you to dispose of that fellow.
I shot him in the head.
Okay, that works. Eat some of these pills, I guess. Carry on with my beatings. Man, it takes a while to heal. You will never beat our church. We have the power of God on our side. And folded steel.
100-time folded steel.
God and anime. Yeah.
It's funny because you're using Katana church. I also like that I can repair the whole church by just hitting the seats.
Right. Did they break our fire out here? Oh, fine.
No, I broke a long time ago. I started cooking them inside. Order! There will be order in the church!
Oh, I finally used my pills for something.
Yeah, I'm almost out of pills, actually.
There's medication in the plane. If you need more pills.
Yeah. I'll take a trip over there in a bit.
What would happen if Germany didn't attack Russia? I think we would have had Europe with only 2 big-ass states at the end of the war.
Yeah, I mean, they would have never been able to get through Britain. Germany just didn't have the naval capability, but...
Yeah. No, Germany didn't have the capability to do a lot of things, honestly. It's like Germany is like actually that big of a place.
I mean, the fact that they got as far as they did was like sheer luck.
That's war for you, though. Honestly, like the more you know about different battles and different maneuvers and stuff like that, you're like, wow, everybody that's successful in history, it's like you could be totally tactically sound, but still you get lucky as fuck in a lot of situations, and that's why you're a great general. You know?
Napoleon apparently picked a lot of his generals based on who was the luckiest.
It's a fairly reasonable way to go about it. 'Cause, I mean, you create your own luck by like knowing what you're doing, but you can completely just get fucked for any amount of reasons, or be insanely successful. Somebody else made a mistake, or the weather changed, or who the fuck knows. Right. Naked men with nothing but their fists having a chance at beating down foot-thick wooden walls. I don't know. They're motivated.
You're right in the fact that Britain would have never been able to, like, per se, win against Germany and mainland. I'm not arguing that. I'm saying Germany didn't have the capability of invading Britain. They didn't have the naval force to be able to actually make it to the British Isles to invade properly. So, like, it just would have been like a stalemate between the two nations, essentially.
Oh, hey, more cannibals. Where's the moon at?
I don't even see it.
That means morning is probably about to happen. It's probably down below the horizon now. The fact that the bow makes like the lamest noise ever. Then the guy just like falls over dead. Hand done. This is Dave. Dave is real lucky because he finds money on the ground all the time. Make him a general. Wait, no. I don't think he's qualified. What the fuck?
Well, it wasn't just that kind of luck. It was the luckiest commanders, or people they said were just lucky in battle. I read something, or I was watching something recently that was on whether or not the would have actually lost the Battle of Britain had Germany stayed with its original focus. And that documentary seemed to imply that essentially Britain was just leaving planes there, so Germany would attack there. That if they really felt that they were in danger, they just pull back to the northern parts of Britain because Germany didn't have the range to hit them there.
Right. It's up for alternate fantasy book writers to decide. Essentially, yes.
Yeah.
It's like, that's the other thing, too, is we have the advantage of being Monday morning quarterbacks, or, you know, where we can be like,
right.
Well, okay, I mean, looking at what they had here, I mean, they would have done this. It makes sense that they would have, you know, that kind of stuff. Whereas...
It also should be noted that, you know, we should put one of these up next to the, fucking...
Next to this church?
Cross. No, next to the cross. So it all
yeah, there you go.
Well... it's Britain could reach South Britain from Northern Britain. Germany could not reach Northern Britain from Germany or from France. Right, and Britain doesn't need to go home. If they have an emergency with their planes at the south of Britain, they could just land in South Britain. Germany can't do that. When you're talking about just planes, and that's not even bringing in the fact that Germany had literally no naval power, going to try to invade using like barges and fishing vessels. What if Hitler invented Nazi Gundams?
Well...
No, they couldn't. Germany had no long-range aircraft. They weren't really designed for it. I mean, it's... I suppose anything's possible, right? Like, realistically, looking back on it, there's no way that Germany should have beat France. France had a larger army, better designed tanks. Like, France should have just wiped the floor with Germany. But France, being cocky France, was like, there's no way they'll come to the Ardennes. There's no way they'll install this fancy new radio in their tanks. And they did, and that's how they won. Like, Germany won the initial part of the war due to tactics, not superior equipment. But
France also had, like, way more artillery as well, because they had all the guns left over from World War I.
That, too.
There's, like, massive shit tons of artillery.
I mean, the Char B1 was virtually impenetrable from any German tank in the front, but it doesn't matter if you can't get it to where the German tanks are.
Yeah. Gotta do some fishing here real quick, seeing as... By fishing, I mean shooting fish with rocks. You know.
So waiting for them to give us back the Mona Lisa.
Give us back Mona.
Oh, so you get a achievement, by the by, if you kill 5 fish with 1 stick of dynamite. You get an achievement called commercial fishing.
Nice. Ooh. There we go.
I think America owns that, but we'll take it back, I guess.
You can achieve it if you get the French to give you back the Mona Lisa. Probably that, too.
I mean, probably.
Achievement
I'm
unlocked.
not ruling it out. Man, I wish I had tropical fish living in the local pond next door.
Right? other cool stuff. Giant eclipse in the sky, the achievement pops up.
Yeah, I mean, that was the whole thing behind the French Revolution, is they wanted to centralize the cultural thing for everybody to enjoy. So they went around raiding anybody who may have expensive artwork or statues or anything like that and put them in the Louvre. Which, fun fact, the only reason why the Louvre is a museum to begin with is because the French Revolution was like, you know what would be the ultimate fuck you to the noble class? If we took their big-ass palace and turned it into a museum for everyone.
Town in America Napoleon attack? All of them. He's a very busy man.
Napoleon III attacked someplace in Mexico.
Alright, see if I can find some fucking lizards to shoot as well. There were like a million lizards when I first spawned in.
I've seen a bunch over here, I just haven't been shooting them because I've been busy building.
Right. Just need to take a break from cutting down trees and get some fucking food again, seeing as how we've been munching it all. Rabbits as well. We down some rabbits.
There's this weird, like, you have to take into consideration, too, when you're imagining the different things that Germany could have done to win the war, that you have to remember that there were certain cultural things that if those didn't exist, Germany wouldn't have been at war to begin with, right? Like, the whole, if Germany didn't tell all the Ukrainians they were going to murder them and take their land, and let them believe that they were going to help them, a lot of Ukrainians would have taken up arms against the Soviet Union, and it may have been enough to turn the tide. I mean, there was already a shit ton of Russians who fought for the Germans anyways.
Yeah.
But by doing that, then you completely eliminate why Hitler. So it's...
If Hitler was less Hitler, maybe we'd be...
Right, if Hitler wasn't Hitler, but also Hitler to get us into the position, then maybe Hitler could have won.
It's a small game.
It's like talking about the American Civil War and how the South could have won. No, the South could not have won. There was no way for the South to win that war.
Yeah.
You can't. They could not produce enough. And Germany was very much the same way. They just did not have the production capability to keep up.
I mean, there's a reason...
Well, that is absolutely true. If the French and Allied or Entente after World War I had not been dicks, there wouldn't have been a World War II.
Yeah.
Absolutely true.
Yeah, it really needed to not happen, but, you know, fuck everything, I guess.
Oh, hello, cannibals. Oh, there's a lot of you.
Hey, look, it's Cannibals. Like when you see the rise of Hitler and Nazi Germany, it was because exact things went exactly right in his favor, but basically something eventually had to go wrong. He's basically like a guy who won the lottery 3 times in a row, and then bet everything on a 4th time and totally busted.
That is a pretty good metaphor for it, to be honest.
And you fucked up.
I hate when they dodge, like, right as I fire.
I hate it when they move. Hey, fucker. Hey, get out of that tree. I just put a broadhead into the guy's fucking face and he's just like, eh.
They will eat each other, apparently.
Interesting.
This one ate another one, and then the first one disappeared, and then he glowed red, and...
Huh.
Nothing really seems to have changed, though. He still dies to one arrow in the head.
Now he's just glowing red.
And dead.
His own worst enemy and events led him to be even more insular and paranoid.
Right. No, that's absolutely true. I love that we spawn so close to or we set up camp so close to an area that spawns the modern arrows.
Oh, right, yeah. Oh, hi, other cannibals.
Oh, you know those mushrooms that, like, make you retch every time you eat them?
Yeah.
If you equip your pouch that you use for berries, you could put those in there and apply them to weapons to make their weapons poisonous.
Oh, that's fun.
And like every facet of how he operated, there was catastrophic problems that relied on scenarios going perfectly right, but again, that's not realistic in the moment. Something goes wrong, the whole thing falls apart. Yeah, that's... It relied a lot on just pure luck. And it worked for a while, but it wasn't sustainable.
Oh, hey, rabbit. Jeez, that bunny just fucking bolted. Holy shit. Yeah.
I mean, I got a lot of fish. Fish is really easy to come by. Too bad we can only hold 3 of them.
Yeah.
I also found some deer meat while I was out. By deer meat, I mean I slaughtered a deer.
I found some. I was on the deer at the time, but, you know.
In hindsight, we probably should actually be putting this stuff in a rack inside the new, like,
Yeah.
cabin.
Probably.
And now I'm gonna go play Hearts of Iron 4, conquer the world's Nazi Germany, yell at everyone they got it wrong. You know what you should do is reinstate the Kaiser, go through their really convoluted steps to recreate the Holy Roman Empire, the Tsarina.
Oh, right. Yeah. Jeez Louise. Literally divisions of both
Kaiserina.
army that were created just to attempt crazy stuff because it was the only way to go through sometimes.
I mean, that's just war in general, but yeah, I mean, Germany needed it. I miss the old Hearts of Iron that if you went fascist as New Zealand, it turned into with the Kiwi Empire. Okay, I put up 5 more drying racks inside on the second story of the cabin.
Gotcha.
Oh, there's still the Kiwi Empire? Okay. Yeah, I knew it used to be in 4. They changed it. Or maybe no, it was that the Australian fascists used to be the Platypus Empire. That's what it was. I knew one of them changed.
Interesting. Platypus Empire. Fair enough.
It's really difficult because you don't have a large population. So like, you can't ever take losses, and you have to do everything navally. And naval requires a lot of industrial capability, and surprise, New Zealand doesn't have the industrial capability to fight off Japan and America navally.
Weird.
Okay, I'm just gonna start transferring everything to the...
To the new racks?
Yeah.
Alright. Hang on, I need to eat something. There's some dried stuff back here.
There's a lot of dried fish.
Oh, this one's still raw. I know all this fish might still be drying.
Yeah, I may have something on me. I just picked up a bunch, so I'm sure I picked up something that was dry.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll do it in post picture in Discord. Challenge accepted. We'll fuck them up.
Oh, I can't actually combine food with the plate.
I think you can just drop it though, can't you? Or is it only raw food? Or spoiled
It's
food?
only raw because the left click is to equip it and right click is to eat it. So,
Right.
all right, well, just follow me. I'll put some on the rack up here.
Yeah.
It could be like me. I played Switzerland once and used console commands to give myself like 20 million in population, and turtled up and took over all of Europe. Sat there until I had nukes and started nuking the shit out of Italy until they capitulated.
Hey, Italy, you want to give up? Here's some nukes. That's raw as well. Jeez Louise.
There should be some up there now. I know there was at least some dried lizard that I had on me.
There we go. Dried fish. That'll work.
Everything else down here
Drying
is
isn't
fish.
enough. You need to also smoke it and get rid of the latent foodborne disease. Well, you see, if you were a member of the Church of Katana, you would know that you don't need to do that. It's part of our strength. Our metal god gives us the capability to eat food just by drying it.
I played a game of Hearts of Iron once as Romania and took all of the buttons and eventually over. Does that count? I've also beaten Germany as Poland, but usually that requires some allied help. Last time I tried playing as Poland, though, it didn't work so well. Just as I started pushing into Germany, I was like, yes, I'm gonna win! And then I scroll to the left, and I'm like, oh, I'm only winning because France is completely gone and the German armies are in France. Oh, this will not end well. Well, I'm holding, and I see a pop-up. The Soviet Union is justifying war against you. Well, shit.
This could have gone better. Enjoy that cast iron stomach and your salmonella. My faith will defend me from salmonella.
It's fun playing as Hungarian and recreating the Austro-Hungarian Empire and taking over all of Europe. You can do it as Austria, too, if I remember right. The problem, again, though, is that it just doesn't have the population. I'm not good enough to be able to take over everything without taking losses.
Damn it. There we go. It's currently one guy has one hell of a pincushion.
I kept missing as I was aiming for his head. 10 good tank divisions, the world just falls over. If you can get to heavy tanks, too. A lot of the divisions I make when I play as Germany, well, even me. When I play as Germany, I make medium tank divisions, or divisions that are 7 infantry, 2 medium tanks, or 2 medium tank destroyers. And usually that provides enough armor that the computer just doesn't know how to handle you.
Maybe I should try not being on fire. I feel that's probably a good plan.
I've heard it's a good idea. Don't take my word for it, though.
And the man on fire. In a literal way. Didn't live very long, but he sure was cool.
No, he was very hot.
Hot, hot, hot. He gets in with arrows, stands there, looks at you, charges anyway.
40 with tanks just squash everything. The AI doesn't know how to deal with them. Yeah, again, though, the problem is just getting to 40 tanks, or to 40 with tanks.
Jeebus, fuck.
Because that's a lot of tanks.
I'm gonna pop some pain pills now that I lit myself on fire twice. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. It's fine. The pills will fix everything.
Pills here.
Grabbing pills. Hey there, dear.
Okay.
¿Por qué?
How many emperors prided themselves on cannibalism? There were probably a few, let's be honest.
Gotta eat him and take his power.
I think in the Highlander, you just have to cut their heads off. I don't actually have to eat them, but, you know, I could be wrong. I'm not an immortal.
There can only be one.
And I'm seriously asking. I think there were some tribal empires that did. Like, I want to say there may have been some South American empires that were like that.
That wouldn't surprise me. I don't know of any specifically by name though, so it's just, this is only like...
I think there's some Peloponnesian or Polynesian empires that were like that too. Because that was the most documented cases by the Europeans rolling through, was Polynesian empires. Which, I guess it all depends on what you consider an empire, right? Like, by empire you just mean any sort of tribal organization, then yeah, I could probably find you some. If you're talking empires and something that was able to overthrow other nations, I don't know if there's much.
The French Empire. They just use snails.
I should start using my crossbow more often.
Tell me just the number of mortal wounds they are taking without losing any fighting ability. Yeah, they seem like they'd be pretty good to have on your side. Just freaking shock troopers, if nothing else.
And apparently how rock solid their bones are, enough that you can make armor out of it.
Right? His bones are
Soylent
very
Green.
strong. Soylent Green is cannibals.
No, yeah, that's what I mean. Is like, it all depends on what you mean by definition of an empire.
Yeah. For using like the British Empire as like a freaking gold standard or something, then obviously you're gonna have to do a lot better than most countries. Yeah. Nice, full up on sticks again. Good deal. I could get arrested for saying that. There's the rain. Alright. This feels more at home now. With all the extra rain coming in all the time. How we doing on drying racks in there?
I have 3 up right now.
It's raining in the house!
Probably because the roof's not complete.
Are you sure? Are you sure that's the problem? I think it's your lack of faith. It's causing the rain to come in.
Sorry, sir.
Oh, we're out of rope. Shit. No.
Go make some.
Good thing I have 253 cloth.
Right? Gonna need more rope. Just need 2 more sticks.
I already used all 20 of my sticks.
You should attach some explosive or some incendiary scene to your spear, just in case he's.
Just tape some fucking explosives to my spear. The problem is I use my spear for, that bird just go in the fire? Oh no, I think it just...
It doesn't actually, according to the wiki, it won't come off during normal use. It'll only activate when you throw it.
Yeah, but I throw it at deer all the time.
Oh yeah, that would do it.
Because I just, like, insta-kill deer with my spear. So it's way easier than, like, shooting it 3 times with a bow or whatever.
Oh, you have, like, pilot lapels on you.
I do?
Yeah.
Oh,
They're not
okay.
lapels. What are those things on your shoulders?
Oh, right, the shoulder boards or whatever?
Yeah.